This is Trans-Africa Radio.
I did let you know that we are going to be talking all things CASTLE Lite Unlocks, the concert. And in studio with me today, I've got Ramona Kayembe, marketing manager of CASTLE Lite. So happy to have you over. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you too. How's your Friday looking? It's like
it's extra cold.
It's not really extra cold, right? It's not really extra cold, but it's almost getting to coldness, right?
It's always extra cold.
Well, we welcome you right here on Trans-Africa Radio, and thank you once again for joining us, right? So we're going to be talking all things CASTLE Lite Unlocks, right? Yes. It's, of course, a concert that's going to be taking place in Polokwane on the 16th, or rather in Joburg on the 15th of June, and in Polokwane on the 16th of June. I'm so excited. I'm so literally so excited. Tell us about CASTLE Lite Unlocks.
So CASTLE Lite Unlocks is our music property that we, as CASTLE Lite, host each year. It's a music experience. It's an extra cold event that we bring international artists that our consumers generally won't get a chance to see either in their lifetime or in the near future. Yeah. So we really want to bring these artists in order to connect with our consumers in a way that is very special and very unique to the brand, because we know that music's very important and a really big passion point for the guys and the people that drink CASTLE Lite. And our what brings us joy is to really bring these artists and see the excitement and the energy that our consumers put behind it. So last year we brought down J. Cole, and that sold out in 5 days. And this year we said, let's not just bring one artist, we're going to bring two artists.
Yes.
And not just one city, we're going to do two cities. So it's Travis Scott and Bryson Tiller, and it's Joburg and Polokwane, as you mentioned. And it's back to back. And right now Joburg is sold out. So for all you guys who are sleeping, you missed out on Joburg, but you know Polokwane is only a few hours away, so definitely that's going to be epic.
Quite interesting. Now, before we just talk about the selection of the international artists, local artists, obviously they make a huge impact in being and performing at CASTLE Lite Unlocks. But how did that selection go? How did you just decide, okay, we want specific people to perform at the concerts?
So as CASTLE Lite, we really try to push the boundaries and really try to create progressive and premium and innovative experiences and just bring and tap into a sector where you really have the unexpected, and you can't really plan on what you're going to see. So we look for artists who always bring unexpectedness in their performances, who are quite unique and pushing the boundaries and really just at the forefront of changing the game. And I think it's interesting to have Casper on the lineup because he's done the Dome already, but the way we're going to bring it to life is going to be very, very exciting and very different. And with Ricky is a really amazing live performance. He gives everything. He gives his all, and that energy is what we always look for in an artist. And our DJs just really, really know how to get the crowd amped, get the crowd excited. So Speeds and VG were there last year. We loved what they did. We loved how they really just got everyone excited and in the mood and in the zone for the show.
Now, Polo, it's the first time CASTLE Lite Unlocks goes to Polokwane.
Yes.
Why Polokwane? Out of all the provinces, why Polokwane?
Well, people might not believe that, but Polokwane is the heartland of CASTLE Lite, and some of our most loyal consumers, loyal fans are from there. So we were like, let's go and show our love and support and reward our fans from Polokwane with the show and just an experience overall, because it's not just a concert where acts come on and they just perform. It really is an all-day experience where you get to interact with the brand, where you get to enjoy good live music, some of your best local artists and really just amazing quality international level production. I think that's definitely what you're going to expect. It's not going to be, Polokwane is not the second cousin. It's Polokwane is going to be an amazing show.
Amazing show.
Yes.
Actually wondering, I'm from Polokwane, but I didn't even consider just going back home and buying a ticket to go back home.
I think I'm encouraging everyone who's from Polokwane and who's now in Joburg to like road trip back home. Tell your friends, like, go. It's going to be amazing. It's on Youth Day. It's an amazing day to celebrate being young, being our growth, our transformation, who we are, and with some really amazing local acts. We've got Shoma Josie on the Polokwane Lone lineup. She is amazing. She raps and sings in Tsonga, which is like
phenomenal,
really phenomenal and unique. We've got Nasty C, who's really upcoming, and major league DJs so it's a show and more. It's not just
a show.
It's not just a show.
All
it's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen in Polokwane.
Well, people that attend the Joburg event on the 15th see the same acts on the 16th in Polokwane?
Yes, but you will have those 3 other acts. So Shoma Josie, Nasty C, and Major League will be an additional, and that's exclusive to Polokwane.
And will the Rick and Casper Nyoves, people love
Yes. So it's a full lineup. So we've still got Ricky, we've still got Casper, we've still got VG and Speedster. So, but it's just an expanded lineup.
Now going back to the international acts, Travis Scott and Bryson Tiller, beg your pardon. That selection, right? How did you guys come up with, okay, these 2 acts are coming through? Why those 2?
Well, we definitely listen to what's happening in the streets and what the people are speaking about and who's hot on everyone's lips. So Travis and Bryson really have been at the top of everyone's list in terms of who we should bring and who should come to South Africa. As you know, Travis Scott really is pushing his sound sonically. Is amazing. He's a great producer and really just a visionary when it comes to music. Bryson Tiller, trap soul. Who would have thought that those 2 sounds could go together? But he's mastered it. And today he just dropped his new album. So looking forward to him performing those tracks, probably for the first time in South Africa.
But now my question is, okay, so we love celebrating Africa right here on Trans Africa Radio. Why could it not be a D'banj? Why could it not be a Davido put as a headline?
Well, because in Tanzania we got Diamond Platinum, who's co-headlining that concert. So we are an African brand, but also we understand that some of our consumers can't get access to these artists. So it's really about bringing something that they might not ever experience in their lifetime, as I mentioned earlier on. So it's about bringing unique, once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. And unfortunately, just probably like D'banj probably comes to SA probably a little bit too much.
So they're used to their faces and they're used to their eyes, basically.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm sure he's an amazing performer and we would actually love to have him on one of our lineups. But I think when the thinking comes to who we should bring, people generally speak to guys who actually are inaccessible. And these guys, the international acts that we bring are generally quite inaccessible. And we bring them at a point in their career where they're just about to blow up. They've got a really, really strong following of fans who are supporters who are diehards. But unfortunately, where we are on the continent, how far we are in comparison to the rest of the world, it's very hard to travel to go to these festivals, to go to tours, to go and watch these people live in concerts, and they just don't come to South Africa when they're touring. It's usually Europe, it's North America, it's South America, it's even Australia, but Africa is just sometimes too far. So we bring these guys to Africa. And talking about the rest of the continent, we do have 2 other CASTLE LITE Unlocks in Mozambique and in Tanzania, as I mentioned. In Mozambique, we've got Future and Casper, and in Tanzania, we've got Future, Diamond Platinums, and Casper. So Casper is really going to be our South African, or rather just African name that's going to be on all full stages, and that's going to be amazing.
A lot of people love Casper. I think people would literally just go to the concert just to see Casper, right?
I saw a tweet from Tanzania. Half of it was in Swahili, and Google Translate doesn't really work on that. But like someone was saying, Tito Mboweni is my favorite track, and I can't wait to see you on the Castle Lite Unlocked stage. And that's the type of feeling we want to create when we bring these artists to South Africa, to the rest of the continent, and we'll be doing more of these, so we look forward to the support from everyone.
Interesting. Now you guys also have been so consistent, and you guys have been successful since you guys started, right?
Yes.
Like, what's the recipe to success? How do you keep people coming back for more?
I think in a word, it's really just putting on extraordinary productions. We don't just put on a show, so it's not just one artist after another. We tell a story, we weave in the brand. It's always about something, creating this level of enjoyment and excitement and energy and wow. We always want consumers to tell us the next day, wow, I can't believe you guys did that. And I think that like building that type of reputation does take time. So we've had to put in a lot of work, we put in a lot of hours, and we put in a lot of resources to ensure that our concerts are unique, they're different. It's a ticket that, if you think about the cost of tickets and you think about the actual show that we put on, it's unquantifiable. The experience that you get far outweighs the amount that you pay.
And are there any surprises this year? Is there anyone that we can expect to surprise? A young
I don't want people to,
maybe.
Can you see? As soon as I say surprises, then people think automatically another big star. But I definitely know that our local guys always bring the house down. They bring their friends. So if you have any special requests, tweet them now. Tell them who you want to see with them on the Unlock stage, and we cross our fingers. We only know on the day when it's happening who's coming on stage. So when you see it, we know it. So that's how unexpected those shows are. That we encourage the guys to bring their friends and to bring anyone who wants to perform with them on stage.
Now the current hip hop landscape in South Africa, but Africa in general, is very lit, I can say. How does Castle Lite fit into the hip hop music genre? So
we've worked very hard to carve out a space for us in hip hop. So we're not trying to be hip hop. We're not trying to use the culture in a way that's just to create sales. What we do is we show an appreciation of the culture. We show an appreciation for the art form and the growth that it's had in the past few years. Since we brought Drake down in 2010, it's grown phenomenally. That was a concert of like 4,000. Drake himself has grown phenomenally as an artist, and everyone else who we brought on the stage also has. So it's really showing an appreciation for the culture, using the right people, and just being conscious and being aware of the role of who we are, and that we, at the end of the day, we're still a brand. But we're a brand that appreciates hip-hop.
Lovely. And also, you guys are, I hear that you guys will be having concerts in Africa again. Yes, in Africa, Tanzania, Mozambique.
Yes.
Tell me about that. And will, people, the fans, get to experience Travis Scott, Bryson Tiller?
So 2017 is a pretty crazy year for Castle Lite. So not only did we expand the Castle Lite Unlocks property in South Africa, we've expanded it to the rest of the continent, because at the end of the day, Castle Lite is a regional brand. So we are across 22 countries in Africa, so we have to look after our Africa, the rest of the other markets. So Mozambique is a very important market for us, and we felt that bringing the concert there is really going to add some really an amazing impact, add some flair, and reach a very interesting consumer. So it's going to be interesting to be in there. Future is going to be the lead international act. with Casper, and he's very excited, and the market's very excited because Casper's never performed there. And then in Tanzania and Dar es Salaam, we're partnering with Diamond Platinum and working with him to really get all his fans, all his consumers to come and support us because he is going to be co-headlining with Future on the day. So that will be on the 21st and the 22nd of July.
Lovely. Now, over and above, what can people, anticipate with attending both concerts and, in Africa too?
So be prepared to really just be blown away by the production, be blown away by the performances of the acts. We really put together a show that is thoughtful, that is exciting, that has energy, and that leaves you wanting more. We've got a very long lineup. For Joburg, considering that it is, gates only open at 5:00, so it is going to be jam-packed. For Polokwane, it's also going to be, from the afternoon, it's a public holiday till late at night, and then the same for the others, where the performances and know that your local artists are going to bring the house down. And you might just enjoy their performances better than the internationals. But don't get me wrong, Travis Scott is a phenomenal performer. He brings it every single time.
Absolutely,
and maybe he'll perform Goosebumps 13, 14 times
because it's so loved.
It's so loved, and we can break a record here in South Africa. So now, are tickets still available? I heard you say Joburg they sold out. Joburg,
it's over.
It's over. The only way you can get to a Joburg concert is if you buy CASTLE LITE and enter to win. But your best chance at this point in time is Polokwane. Tickets are 200 for general access and 400 for Golden Circle. So definitely very reasonable for the type of show that we're putting together. And remember, last year, anyone who wasn't at that concert felt left out. So don't be that guy. Don't let FOMO get the best of you.
Yeah, sitting at home and just seeing all the Insta snaps, people going in.
Don't be too cool to buy a ticket, guys. Don't be too cool to buy a ticket. I think a lot of people learned the hard way because Golden Circle sold out in 3 days this year. So, sorry.
It's just going to be lit. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it.
To having you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ramona, for this insightful, chat. And trust that CASTLE LITE UNLOCKs will be as lit as every other year.
Yes, definitely.
It will be.
It's going to be better than last year.
Better than last year. I bet. With Travis Scott, Bryson Tiller, it's going to be absolutely amazing. But anyway, you heard it right here on Trans Africa Radio. If you are looking for tickets, people buy tickets for Polokwane, by the way?
Ticket Pro. Ticketpro.coza, and then any Edgar's, CNA, Postnet, they sell tickets as well. So go out, get your tickets. I know that Ticket Pro is not the easiest ticketing place to buy tickets. So Edgar's, all your Edgar's stores, all your Jets, CNA. I think you can even buy an account. Lay-by. Get there, guys.
Lay-by. A whole lay-by for a ticket.
Yeah, you know people's struggles. Because then they have to still buy beer on the day. So, they have to space their money out. But it's payday weekend. So don't let your...
People mustn't finish their money. They must buy tickets cash and not lay-by. Don't be the guy. You heard it.
This is Trans Africa Radio.